Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. Thank you so much for clicking. I've never actually worn my specs when filming, but today I'm wearing just because I'm working and I thought in between my work, let me film this because this song is like everywhere and I'm trying to do a reaction and do a very genuine reaction for you guys. So I have tried to stay away from listening to it, but I don't think I can wait any longer because just like this morning my housemate was like playing it and I caught a glimpse. I had to like put headsets so I don't listen to everything, but I thought let me just do this quick reaction. Yeah, so if you guys haven't checked out my story times part 1 and part 2, I uploaded them already, so you guys go and check this out. So let's listen to this song. So the song is by Macky and Pompi, and I think it's produced by Mag44. It's quite interesting. I think, I don't want to be so excited about it, but I'm quite excited about it. I love Pompi. He's got a very beautiful voice. Macky is, he's been in this game for a long time. He's very unique. As Zambians, we love him a lot. And the title of the song is Early Riser. So I'm just gonna play it, and yeah, so let's listen to it for the first time. I wanted to share this experience with you guys, so I put my work on hold just for a few minutes so that I listen to this with you guys. So yeah, let's do this.
Calendar Music Promotions. Take over. Yo, pressure nikangiwa nokona kuyesa na yesa ujasiri mwaona ganalife kurukunge mbazali pakona. But they say you could be like Dangote, you don't have to be a nothing kiukakote. But no deals with the devil here, and if you rule showcase, I'm a rebel here. I'm a shine in the Lord, I'm a chandelier. I already hustle, all I need now is correct.
Okay, so I'm trying to listen to more of the lyrical content of the song, just because if it's a gospel song, you should be able to speak to the spirit. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be just like a beat that's enjoyable, but like it should really speak to the spirit. So I'm just gonna start this again because it's so I couldn't concentrate. I mean, I guess that's hip hop, gospel hip hop. I don't really listen to much of gospel hip hop. But yeah, let me just start it again so that I kind of like maybe get in the groove, because I think it just like caught me off guard, like boom, like ugh. It was just yeah.
Calendar Music Promotions. Take over. Yo, pressure nikangiwa nokona kuyesa na yesa ujasiri mwaona ganalife kuhulanjila bawaitu kuja sokotini.
So from the initial listen in the beginning, you can tell that he's obviously thanking the parents and also mentioning that obviously like all the trust and like he looks to God for all the trust, like he puts all his trust in him, but he's also thanking his parents for the path that they created for him so that he doesn't have to suffer through life.
Bakamba on the other side, can you take it easy? They say you could buy a Lamborghini. I'm a shine in the Lord, I'm a chandelier. I already hustle.
I'm a shine in the Lord, I'm a chandelier. I love that. That's beautiful.
Progress belongs to the early riser. Salute, salute in all of the early risers. It's the works of your hand that Jehovah bless, just a quick reminder. Wow, let's see Asade, wow, let's see Asade.
So, oh my gosh, that's interesting. So it's saying that obviously like success belongs to the early riser. Like you have to work hard. I think that, oh my goodness, this is a very important message, because some people even end up thinking as Christians we are lazy, because you find a person is not working, they're just praying. But like, okay, you have to work. Even Paul in the Bible worked. If the church is not giving you, you have to work. Like Paul was writing the church of Corinth, and they were not like giving back, and this was a rich church, but they weren't giving as much to his work. But that's why he worked and labored in the field, so that he can support his work as a missionary. So I think that this is a very important message to put across out there. Like, you just don't sit around and like wait for manna to fall from the heavens, but like, you have to work. And until Madali, so Sunday to Sunday. Like, no man, like, you can't just wait on miracles and blessings. Like, okay, yeah, you bless with your hands. Like, God gave you these hands, God gave you this mouth and these eyes and these ears for you to do something with yourself. And yeah, so like, just don't wait on like whatever you're waiting for. Do something. I love this. I really, really love this.
Find a field and plant a seed.
Find a field and plant a seed. This is amazing, you guys. Like, honestly, like, I'm not trying to hate on anybody or trying to say mean stuff, but like, you just like out there screaming you receive when your whatever papa or something blesses you with a car, and you're saying you receive. Okay, what are you doing about it? Is it supposed to just like appear miraculously? I don't know.
Legacies are for your children.
Yeah, I mean, faith without works is dead. Like, you can like, what? Like, come on. Oh my goodness.
Tikona monga tizonda mapedi Bige chitemanga monga tilileti Ili yose jogu lise tilileti Sitiyo pa olo majayani keti Asuma sisene tipanga zili sitileti Respect pinga fendeza na rupili Muri ye ichaba na sowela mwani mambili Uli mcheshi ungo kunda chabe profesai
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He hit the nail on the head. Like, I mean, I can't say you're in church and all you're doing is screaming prophesy. Okay.
Tunashange patiwai Kumwamba it will not fall Don't be deceived We all reap what we sow
Don't be deceived
To the early riser Salute and all Of the early risers
Salute.
It's the works of your hand that Jehovah bless. Just a quick reminder Wow, let's see Asadye Wow
let's see Asadye. I'm very good. I'm more of a Bemba person than a Nyanja person, but I'm Lunda. Okay, don't get it twisted. But anyway, like, just languages and stuff. We have got 73 languages in Zambia. Is it 73 or something like that? Like, if you're a lazy person, you won't eat. Like, you won't eat if you're a lazy person. That's why you find people are begging in the streets, people are doing all sorts of things, crime and everything, because they're lazy. They're lazy to do something, to get their hands dirty. I've heard so many. I'm privileged to work in a place, in an organization where we work with so many small and medium enterprises, and you hear of all the stories of how a person just started out so small. Like, if you have a good idea, you have a good idea. You just have to make it work. what are you doing about it? I'm not going to start preaching about entrepreneurship right now, but like, you have to do something. You have to do something. And you have to also be grateful to our parents as well, who created this pathway for us. If they took you to school, well and good, you learned the skill of reading and writing. If you didn't manage to find a job, okay, what are you gonna do? Like, what are you gonna do about it? I'm about to upload a video of what my housemate does. Like, she's got a university degree, but she doesn't have like a job. Like, she decided to go into entrepreneurship, and she's doing amazing. Like, God has blessed you with your hands. You can do something about it. Wow, let's see. Sasa die. Find a field and plant a seed.
Legacies are for your children.
Like, oh my goodness, yes. Oh my goodness, I love that. Legacies are for your children. A friend of mine who just completed Ziale, we're discussing about this. She was telling me about how, like, in uni, if somebody saw someone driving, and they'll just be like, oh, like boasting, or like, like, just like making hateful comments. And he was like, no, like, they're not boasting. Their parents paved the way for them to enjoy what they're enjoying right now. At least, some parents really make a plan for their children. And that's why you find some kids don't suffer. And it's not like it's their fault or whatever. Their parents are paving way for them not to suffer. And we, the upcoming generation, need to start thinking like that. We need to start paving a way for our children not to suffer. You find people actually think that, no, my child has to like suffer for, their first car, have to suffer for their first home and whatever. No. Like, they don't have to. Let them also build on what you've left for them, so that your grandchildren and your next generations to come are enjoying the benefits of their parents working hard. If I'm able to buy land for my child, buy a car for my child, do all these things for my child, make a business that my child can come and be able to like take over, that is great. That's how we're supposed to be thinking, and living our lives, paving way for our children, paving way for our grandchildren and our next generation to come. I personally don't. If I have enough to buy my child a car, I'll buy my child, because I'm working hard for my family and my legacy to come. You know what I mean? So yeah, I love this. This is amazing. This is really amazing.
Lord, I believe in you. I have done from the start, but it's hard to have faith when your life is falling apart. I know about your grace, I know you got my back, but this is too much, Lord, I'm about to crack. Mbele ni kumbu, chishina la churi lifitata ni ufumu. Umwine wa silva na gori deji pumu. Mbona niko nevo, njaya niko sumu. Defy kabumu, bless my hands, bless the fruits of my labor. Can I be content, can I not look at my neighbor? Teach me how to thank you, cause I am so ungrateful. Mbuye ni punzi saying, patience is a virtue. You see it's there in the Bible, Proverbs 3 verse 5. Now you balako, they call me King Booger, but I'm nothing without you. What right do I have to ever even doubt you? Kalandana Music Promotions.
Oh my God, that literally just made me so emotional, just because there's so many people going through so many things, like different things, and it's very understandable. And sometimes people tend to lose faith, and that's the prayer that should come from every one of us when we reach that point where we feel like we're not progressing. We need to ask God to give us that patience, that contentness, because if you're not content and you start admiring your neighbor, you'll be forced to sin, you'll be forced to steal, you'll be forced to do so many things. Just sin starts from the mind. So it's really important. For that prayer is so important, because nobody has had just like a smooth ride in life. Like, if you're a believer and you're doing things the rightful way, the correct channel, nobody has had a smooth ride. You know, I tell people about when I left uni and what I have done, and for me to get here. I did not just get here. You know, to have a job that I have, that I'm so grateful to God for. I passed through stages. If there's someone who, like, there are people, like, there are those people that pass through, you know, stages from the smallest amount of money going rising, that is me. She is the stages. So when I hear people like, oh, there are no jobs in Zambia, they are there. You just don't want to do it. You know, I told somebody about this job as a salesperson, because I was a salesperson too. I walked the streets of Lusaka with a big bag behind my back. It's not like I didn't have my father to go to and just stay home at the farm and help him cultivate maize, but trying to make, you know, a living out of yourself. You know what I mean? Like, wow, let's eat sasaji. Like, if you're lazy, you're not gonna eat. At the end of the day, like, people won't always be there to support you. You have to do something for yourself. And when you feel like there's no hope, pray. Okay? Like, if you really believe and you're like a, you know, like a true Christian, trust me, you will be uplifted and you'll be given that hope to continue pushing. So don't give up. This song is amazing. Early risers, come on. Let's get up. Let's do the work. Sometimes it can get crazy. Sometimes people might be discouraging at what you're doing. But, like, you're doing you. You're following the right channel. You're, you know, you're progressing. This one matters. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me on this video. I will end right there with this beautiful song. It's gonna be on repeat as I am working. I love it so much. Thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And yeah, let's go get this shmoney.